Today I'm going to be playing some big Death Rattle demons with the help of the new spell, Fellfire Bonfire. It's 4 mana, deals 4 damage to a minion, and if it kills that minion, our next Death Rattle minion costs 3 less. So if we can kill a minion with this on 4, we can curve it into a turn 5 Wretched Queen or Enhanced Dreadlord, which is very powerful. Another very powerful card in this deck is Brittlebone Buccaneer, a 2-mana 1/4 that says whenever we play a Death Rattle minion, we give it Reborn, which is obviously insane on either of our 8-mana Death Rattles. Finally, we've got Summoner Darkmarrow, the Death Knight tourist that lets us play Buccaneer in our deck. It makes our Death Rattles trigger twice, and whenever we play a Death Rattle minion, it kills it for us. Normally, we're just hoping to double the Death Rattle of one of our big guys, but there's some trickier stuff we can do with like a Ravenous Kraken.
I will fight with honor.
Clear the stage!
Up against a Paladin, maybe I keep a Table Flip. Although I don't see much Swarm Paladin, it's almost all hand buff. Let's just keep Nimsy. Pretty clunky hand at the moment. Alright, that's playable next turn, and then we're gonna coin Nimsy on 4. I'm already down to only 2 demons in deck, so Crane Game and Dirge of Despair are probably not very likely to be good this game. Could Drain Soul my own Nimsy here. Probably not a whole lot of reason to do that. Actually, I guess some benefit of that is that I put a relatively big taunt in place. So if they want to use their weapon, they have to smack into it. But probably not really worth it. Five, 4, huh? Probably just play my 2 drops here. Could Table Flip, but... well, I guess Table Flip plus Dreadhound Handler is pretty good. And then I can save Buccaneer for maybe something a little better. Yeah, I think this made more sense. And it's not like Table Flip is an incredible clear going forward. They had Painter's Virtue, so everything in their hand has +3/+3, so they survive 3 damage. So Nimsy hits Doomguard. I don't think Brittlebone Buccaneer does anything with Nimsy. I mean, no, it definitely doesn't. But I get it in play for when I just summon a Dreadlord or a Wretched Queen next turn. So if I play, I drew another end game. They summon a 4/6, which is kind of mediocre. If I make this attack, I have 5 minions in play. So I do want to trade something off if I'm going to play Wretched Queen with Reborn here. I guess maybe I'm just sending Doomguard and a horse into this. Could double resurrect Doomguards, but that's probably not great. Okay. That certainly could have been scarier if it was equipped to something. So I can actually end game Wretched Queen here, which is pretty freaking good. Kind of looks like maybe table flip, double end game. So 3 to everything. This thing's at 8, so I guess I'd run like this and this into it. I don't know. I also could just like play Enhanced Dreadlord since I do have this in play. Just like trade here, here, here. Maybe that's just kind of good. Yeah. Abuse the Buccaneer. The Buccaneer's insane. Should be pretty easy to land some good end games going forward. Maybe even on a tricky little Doomguard. Well, that's strong.
You're gonna love the way you look.
Okay, 8 mana do nothing. That should be pretty interesting. So, the Ignoble Knight is the last thing that died.
I'm not getting any younger.
Flesh for steel. I am only more new source of power. I found a new source of power.
We go face a little bit. On board, they can only prevent 4 damage. Okay, that's a little something. Actually, it's not. They can still only deal with 4 of my damage, right?
Reporting for duty.
You're gonna love the way you look.
It is a very impressive board, but there's just not much you can do. I even had a tricky little Doomguard kill it and then revive it, maybe. Alright, good win. Probably a tough matchup out. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Nazar versus Reska.
You get back to work.
All eyes shall be opened.
Can do better than that, I think. Alright, love the 2-drop and love the bonfire. There's maybe a world where I crack my handler. Could Defile here, but I think that card gets quite a bit better. Well, definitely not crackening here. If I do this, they've got 2 guys in play. If I do this, they have 1 guy in play, and this thing is gonna die. I don't know. These attacks seem pretty similar. The Dreadhound Handler is a little bit worse into Defile, I guess. Probably killing the Cheese Dragon. Probably don't want to tempo a 2-5 here. So, Defile's really good here, but I can't really, I guess I would just be life tapping with it. I mean, I guess there's no shame in life tapping. I did pick this up. Turn 7, I could play either of my 5-mana Death Rattles plus Brittlebone Buccaneer. But I don't know if I'll be able to skip next turn. I'd basically have to just like Drain Soul or play a raw Doomguard, which I am not excited about.
Eyes on the horizon.
Their own Buccaneer, huh? So is there a world where I table flip Drain Soul? I mean, that sounds kind of dumb, but if I can protect my own Buccaneer, it's kind of nuts. Also, I can life tap. And this thing is kind of scary. I don't really know specifically what it does in their deck. Oh, Nimsy. Well, Buccaneer Nimsy doesn't really do anything. I think I've got bigger plans than this Nimsy. If they somehow deal with my 1/4 here, I probably just go Nimsy next turn and go like Buccaneer plus Dreadlord around 10. That's powerful. So this has Chaotic Consumption, Wheel of Death, and Sargeras. Having a Sargeras in hand is really, really appealing. But not abusing my Buccaneer seems silly. So if I kill this, it destroys the Nerubian Egg. I don't think that's bad. Maybe it leaves this thing a little bit vulnerable to the location that shoots missiles. But it's kind of done its job.
One more death can't hurt.
What was that, a Threads of Despair? That is powerful. I've still got 10 power in play? God, my board is nasty. Alright, well, I think this is just gonna be Nimsy, and then go ahead and pick up that Sargeras. Could try to protect this guy. I guess I'd be like forcing them to hero power. Alright, sure. I mean, I should be like super winning late game with my hand, so I think that's fine. What do they put in their ETC? Like a Yogg or something? I don't know. Rain game, summons a Dreadlord. I mean, I can just play 2 Doom Guards. It's lethal as long as the first one doesn't discard the second. And I think the only, like, real disaster here is if Doomguard discards both Doomguard and Sargeras. Which it didn't.
You're in my way.
Stormwind will tremble before Tamsin Rome.
I definitely like table flip against what is probably Pirate Demon Hunter. I think Fellfire Bonfire is good enough to keep as well, but that's a little sketchy.
I smell gold in them there waters. Keep on panning.
Okay, I have no clue what I'm up against, but that was the best card in my deck. Boom, got him. Is this just Gold Panner aggro? I mean, Gold Panner is a very good card. But also Sigil of Skydiving is just a very good card, so that could be played in any Demon Hunter. I don't really have any info, is basically what I'm getting at.
Tuned to perfection.
Is this Shopper Demon Hunter? Am I bonfiring just for the effect here? If they're playing weapon next turn, I won't be able to play this, and it's kind of nice to play a big-ass taunt into a weapon. Oh, it's Glaive Tar. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So this is probably the deck with Arana, where they try to fatigue and then all the fatigue damage is dealt to my side of the board. But I think, like, they're gonna have to smack into this twice just to break their weapon.
If 3 rights
And yeah, I think they're probably just gonna get smacked. Actually, I think this game is just over. Double Death Rattle. Resummon that thing. Can Demon Hunter deal with this at all? I guess they can have, like, Hot Coals plus another AoE. Maybe this isn't over.
always look taken.
Yeah, there's the Arana. They just have to play her, I guess. Oh, they sniped that, so I only get 1 Death Rattle. That is annoying. Well, 2 Symphonies are lethal here. I did not hit one of the lethals. I don't even know if I need to kill Arana here. This is only damage you take on your turns, right? What could possibly go wrong?
We're not getting any younger.
Blood for blood. Blood for blood for blood. My head is too full.
Yeah, I just had a bit too strong of an opener, and also that deck is not good.
Thompson versus Varian Rain.
The Legion will forge a new destiny for Azeroth.
Stormwind will tremble before Tamsin Rome.
Up against Warriors, so we basically need Yogg and or ETC to be able to beat Zilliax. Didn't hit it. What is this? The only warrior I know that plays this card is my terrible Therazane warrior. This is kind of looking like my terrible Therazane warrior. I think I can just tempo this guy.
There's always room for dessert.
Ham. I've got Drain Soul. Oh, they're copying Ham. Fair enough, I guess.
There's always room for dessert.
Really, really wish my hand did anything. I have 5 8-mana cards in my hand. Well, no Therazane. I guess they're just gobbling.
Room for dessert.
This might just be a gobble warrior. If they had killed this, they wouldn't have gotten to gobble. Might have still been correct, though. I guess it's mill 6. Okay, hit Therazane. And a hydration station. That's gotta feel bad for the opponent. I do have Coin Crane Game, which still has 2 targets in deck. Hopefully Ham doesn't eat either of them.
Let's warm you up.
Alright. We're doing fine. I still would like to dodge the Ham bullet another time. I think I have 6 non-demons and 2 demons in deck. So the odds aren't that bad, although they are still hamming it up. After all this hamming, I'm still winning fatigue by 11 cards.
Let's warm you up.
Bummer. This is 6 to the enemy. I guess I'm just gonna summon Doomguard here. Next turn can be Bonfire plus Wretched Queen, and then the turn after that, Buccaneer Wretched Queen. Looks like this might be a Defile if possible. 4, 5, 1. pretty hard to set up a defile, although that helps. I guess it's just double defile. This can shoot a minion down to 1. Oh, and then I can do 1, 2, 3. I guess it's double defile. Alright, sure, whatever. Well, I did mill a hydration station, so they should be done hamming. Oh no, more mana. Well, this is powerful. And they should have one more of each of those in their deck. And then maybe a Battle-Worn Faceless and another Amalgam, I think. If they copied my deck exactly. Alright, good turn. Alright, good win.